Doing hanging out with Philly today?
So
You hanging out with Philly today? There's a baby shower at 3 and a barbecue. And then down now we're having a release party tonight. Hey, shalom, Israel. Sorry for the delay. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. So we'll start the Sabbath service. I'm priest and officer 500, Officer Award. And to my right is
Priest number 50 for y'all.
So if you are joining us online, it's the Sabbath service for Philadelphia ISUPK online Sabbath service class. Since we've been late, we're going to just go right into it. So the next part we're going
Come.
Dequin, Bom Yamin, Bom Yashala.
Dequin, Bon Banyaman, Bon Yashal.
Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah.
Nahaba Shem Yahshua Barakatah. Nahaba Shem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah. La Yasharala, which means to Israel.
All right, and Madim Wapania Hakodam, rise and face the east.
Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanalo.
Abanalo.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shabkat.
Shabkat.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Barakatah.
Barakatah.
Ba'ah.
Ba'ah.
Batazaka.
Batazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Baharatazah.
Baharatazah.
Kowa.
Kowa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashemayim.
Bashemayim.
Kodanalo.
Kodanalo.
Nun.
Nun.
Kal.
Kal.
Won.
Won.
Wasarakinawo.
Wasarakinawo.
Kabawafinawo.
Kabawafinawo.
Kasarakinawo.
Kasarakinawo.
Kabawafinawo.
Kabawafinawo.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Kabayahayinawo.
Kabayahayinawo.
Kanasayuwon.
Kanasayuwon.
Paul.
Paul.
Kabashayinawo.
Kabashayinawo.
Anon.
Anon.
Rod.
Rod.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Ka.
Ka.
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wahahalak.
Wahala.
Wahakapaharak.
Wahala.
Iwarumyum. Amon.
English translation. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever.
Our Hebrew, Yahweh Shem Yahshua,
Yahweh Shem Yahshua,
Akusha, Tananawa, Ka, Arpa'ah, Kamakala, Kamadiwa, Ka, Atahor, Hamakazariah, Ka, Matthew, Ka, Awakwa, Hatma'ala, Gorshan, Hashem Yahshua.
English translation. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you so big.
Bless Israel, Hebrew, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Rakanawa. Vayasharala. Vahapaya. Hashem Yahushua.
West Israel English translation. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you so big.
I should take our short blessing. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahushua. Why Maya Allah.
Power structure, blessed English translation. Blessed Yahweh. And Yahushua. And Michael. And the angel. Commander General Yohanan. The general. The captain. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you so big.
Psalm 121, Hebrew, Asayah, Yasha, Mahayan, Zoria, Ayin, Hawa, Asha, Shemayo, Waharakaza, Wayakun, Mawak, Agaka, Ayanabum, Shemarka, Anab, Yanabum, Wala'ah, Yasun, Shalomor, Hawa, Shemarka, Hawa, Zaka, Aliyah, Yemika, Yamum, Shemat, La'ah, Kaka, Erak, Layla, Hawa, Shemorka, Kawra, Shemor, Akapashka, Hawa, Shemor, Za'afka, Waba'aka, Meta, Wa'at, Awalum.
Psalm 121 English translation. I will lift up my eyes up to the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, even forevermore.
Alahayom, Al-Mayalaka, Al-Bakara, Al-Shakwa, Al-Ayahana, Al-Oyabika, Yahamayan Yamun, Ra'at, Al-Amaka, Ya'arayamwa, Sawadah, Yata, Ya'atazawa, Ya'atazawa, Amorwa, Akawa, Rakakina, Goya, Wala'ah, Zakor, Shem Yasharal, Abudah, Kaya, Nawa'atazawa, Wabah, Makabra, Ayaka, Waryak, Yakarafwa, Ahala, Adulum, Wayashima, Alayum, Wa'aba, Wahagori, Wa'amawan, Wa'amala, Wa'ashab, Shabda, Zawar, Kamashawar, Sabah, Amam, Ayawak,
Ayawa,
Zawawak,
Sarawak,
Banyalawak,
Banyalawak,
Salat,
Salat,
Asyak,
Aisyah,
Ahom,
Ahom,
Kembayun,
Kembayun,
Asayak,
Asayak,
Araat,
Sarawak,
Kayagan,
Kayagan,
Manakal,
Manakal,
Mayasman,
Yashua,
Nasyaripapa,
Nashua,
Waayon na ayon, Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Aman,
Gaman,
Nadakman,
Nadakman,
Syatambo,
Shaitambo,
Nadayang Mawa,
Yahweh,
Karab,
Kaura,
Kazabak,
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 Kazazamanan,
Kazabak,
Kamasyakumbo,
Oh, that's your country.
Ashok,
Ashok,
Amorba,
Amorba,
Ayarasha,
Nawasha,
Nanawa,
Nanawa,
Nahawa,
Nawa,
Alahayum,
Alahayim,
Alahayum,
Alahayim,
Syatambo,
Shaitambo,
Kamala,
Kamala,
Wat,
Christ,
Konya Waka,
Wapayawasa,
Kaat,
Ta'asha,
Sabaharo Yairo,
Yairo,
Wakalabat,
Wapalahat,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Ahori,
Ahori,
Hun,
Hun,
Dagatma,
Dagatma,
Wasa Iroka,
Wasa Ayuka,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapafka,
Wapaka,
Tabahalom,
Wabalum,
Malaat,
Malaat,
Hanyahum,
Hanyahum,
Malawun,
Walawun,
Wayabukashwa,
Wayabashwa,
Shemka,
Shabba, Yahweh,
Baswa,
Washwa,
Wayabahalwa,
Wayahweh,
Wayan, Wayakaparwa,
Wayakapara,
Wayabadwa,
Wayahweh,
Wayada Iwa,
Yairo,
Kayaktawa,
Kayatawa,
Kayakta,
Kayata,
Shemka,
Shabba, Yahweh,
Barka,
Wabaka,
Al Yawam,
Alawum,
Alkaha Arakaza.
Al-Kaharakaza. English translation, Psalms 83. Keep not thy silent, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silent, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace,
And be not still, O Yahweh.
be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
they that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They are taking crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hated
and
ones.
consulted against thy hated ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
let us come the more
let us come home,
from being a nation,
be the nation,
that the name of Israel
the name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together
But they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of
The
Edom
tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Israelites
of
of
Moab
Moab
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabor
Moab,
and Ammon and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of
the
Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
And so those who dwell with them,
They have hope in the children of
they
Lot.
have opened the children of Lot.
Salah,
Lot,
do unto them
who unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to the Sarah,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kishon,
at the brook of Kishon,
which perished in Endor.
which perished in Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became the dung of the earth.
Make their nose like a red,
Make their nose like a red,
and like the end.
like the air.
Yea, all their princes,
All them princes,
as the bar,
as the Baal,
and as
as
Zalmunna,
Hamuna,
who say,
who said,
let us pray to ourselves,
let us take
the
ourselves,
houses of
the
Yahweh,
houses of Yahweh,
in possession.
in possession,
Oh, my power,
of our power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the sun before the wind,
and as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the slave set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them
with
afraid
thy storm.
with thy storm,
Fill their faces with shade,
fill their faces with shame,
that they may see thy name,
that they may see thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
in trouble forever.
and trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to
let
shame
them be put to
and
shame
perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name
whose
alone
name alone,
is
is
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
of the Most High,
of the Most High,
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Psalm 63. take up the reading that we left off last week, Exodus 24 and 2. And after the reading, we'll go into this week's current event that happened this week. The earthquake that happened in New York City, the earthquake in Taiwan, the various snowstorms that came down, the fires that's burning the earth, the wars, the rumors of wars. So we're going to address all that. So we're going to go to the reading. Those of you that are tuning in online, Dr. Shah, share the class in your friend group, in the messenger, share class for those in the WhatsApp, post it on Facebook, Instagram, give us a like, put a comment. Okay, so we can get into the algorithm for our brothers and sisters that's not yet in the UK. They can see it as a recommended video in their social media. Okay, so we're going to go into the chat real quick and acknowledge a few brothers and sisters. Put you on the summer camp screen real quick. We have Priest and Officer of 50, Shabar Zakia. Shalom. We have Sister Just Art Paint. Shalom, good to see you back, sis. We have Sister Nicole Davis out of Brooklyn and out of Jersey. All right. We have Sister Wakaya. Banyamian, Shalom, sis. That's my red. Sister Wakaya, Banyamian. We have Wakana, Yasha Allah, Shalom. We have Yakar, Sister Yakar, and we have Fellow Pop. Okay? So those are the brothers and sisters that join us in the chat. Let's try to get our numbers up, so if you can share the video with your friend group, so it could be in the algorithm for suggested videos. And Carl, if you could, Dr. Shah, keep checking the chat so we can acknowledge the brothers and sisters coming down and monitor if we have any questions that's coming in as well, okay? All right, so we'll go to the reading. You want to take it first, one? Yeah. You want to take it first? Carl.
The book of Exodus, chapter 24, verse 2. Wanagash, Masha, Labat, Wanagash, Masha, Laba, Dawa,
Two.
24, 2.
Line. First line.
First line.
That's one now. That's right.
Wanagash, Masha, Laba, Dawa, Al, Dahawa, Wahum, La'a, Wagashwa,
Yeah, that. Shalom.
Yagashawa, Waha, Ain, La'a, Wa, Ya, Alawa, Anwa, verse 3, Wayab, Wayaba'a, Masha, Wayasha, Par, La'ain, Athaf, Kal, Deborah, Yahweh, Wa'af, Kal, Hamad, Shapatnyam, Waya'ain, Kal, Ha'ain, Quawal, Akkad, Waya Amorwa, Kal, Hadaborium, Ashur, Debor, Yahweh, Naasha, verse 4, Waya Kaktab, Masha, Kal, Deboria, Yahweh, Waya Shakam, Babakor, Wayaban, Mazabak, the Kaf, Hahor, Waya Shatamyam, Washatham Shayam, Washatham Ashura, Matazaba, Lashanayam, Ashur, Shabbataya, Yashirala. Verse 5. Wayashalak, Naayor, Ayriya, Banya, Yasharala, Waya Alwa, Allah, Waya Zabakwa, Zabakyam, Shalamayam, Laya Hawa, Horayam, verse 6. Waya Kwak, Masha, Katashaya, Adam, Wayasham, Ba'aganaf, Waka, Tazaria, Hadam, Zorak, Al-Hamazabak, verse 7. Wayakwak, Shapar, Haba Yawaf, is it Haba Yawaf? Habar Rayaf, Wayakwara, Azanya, Ain, Waya Amora, Kal, Ashur, Debar, Yahweh, Aisha, Wana Shemaya, is it Wana Shai? Wana Shemaya, Kal. 8, my last one, sir. Come. Verse 8. Wayakwak, Masha, Atha, Adam, Wayazorak, Al, Hayabha, Ain, Wayamor, Hana, Dama, Habor, Yaf, Ashur, Korath, Yahweh, Imakam, Al, Kal, Hadaboyam, Allah.
Reclaiming our language. So that was beautiful. All right, Quinn, Daquin. All right, we're going to take it from Exodus 24 and 2 in English.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 24, verse 2. And Moses alone shall come near the Lord, but they shall not come nigh, neither shall the people go up with him.
So that's right there making a separation, that the Most High is dealing with one man, and that one man is Moses. So bring it up to today. What's that one man that the Most High is dealing with? Commander Jeremiah. He's that one man. After the 7 heads, right? And there was a falling away. He was the one that picked up the UBK banner and brought the truth back to where it is today. So he's the one man that deserved that rank and that honor to lead the nation. You understand? He is that man. Because a lot of people like to say they don't follow man on earth. But then who are you going to follow? Is the Most High going to come down and lead the nation? Or is Christ going to physically come back in the flesh and lead the nation?
Come.
The Most High always dealt with a man, just like he dealt with Adam, he dealt with Abraham, he dealt with Jacob, and now he dealt with Moses. And then bring it up to today, he's dealing with Commander General Yohanan. And then the Commander General Yohanan did as it says in the scriptures. He set up generals, captains, and officers. The Most High is a man of war. We'll give me that. Exodus 15. So we could just drive on that point. So sometimes we might forget, so let's just keep that in mind, that this is always a military operation. When we came out of Egypt, the Most High said the armies that came out of Egypt were Moses. Who came out of Egypt? Men, women, and children, right? And beasts. And we refer to the entire nation as an army. So that's what we're building now. We're building the nation of Israel. And the nation of Israel is an army, military. Just like if America was to go to war, what would they do? They would enact a draft, right? They would enact a draft. They would take men of military age to go to war. And then what? The women of the nation would support the war effort, right? So we're building the nation of Israel. So the men are becoming priests and going out there teaching the rest of our brothers and sisters. And then what? The sisters that married the husband, they assist the truth in whatever way they can do. Making food, making garments, whatever they could do to support the school, making money, paying their tithes and priesthood. So this thing is an army. It's a nation being built into an army. Read what you have.
Book of Exodus chapter 15 verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is what?
The Lord is a man of war.
Read one more time.
The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war. We know the Most High is not a physical man, but in the spiritual being, right? He's a man of war. Read on.
The Lord is his name.
And the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Yahweh means. So everything is in the military mindset. So building this nation, we have a commanding general, right? A commanding general Yohanan. He is the leader, the unquestioned leader of the nation of Israel. Right. Under our King Yahweh and the men underneath him. You understand? So to bring it back to the scripture, it says, read it again. Big one.
In Moses alone.
And Moses who?
Alone.
Alone.
Shall come near the Lord, but they shall not come nigh, neither shall the people go up with him. Verse 3. And Moses came and told the people all the words of the Lord and all the judgments.
So then Moses came back and told the nation what the Most High said. Just like Commanding General Yohanan do his cable show, right? His TV program, Blackwatch. And when he addressed the nation. Right? That's why it's on Monday, the first, right? The second day of the week. And he basically gives us a forecast. That's why it's imperative that we tune into Blackwatch. You understand? Sister Solomon always attend Blackwatch when she can. So, but it's imperative for you to tune in because that basically set the forecast for the week. I know when I tune in, I be energized. All the information I get to see what's going on in the kingdom, what's happening with our people in the street. Right? All those news stories is to let us know, it's a reminder, okay, we're still in oppression. Because sometimes in our personal lives, we get caught up with working and paying bills. We don't look at the bigger picture of what's happening to our nation. Some of us don't even watch the evening news to see what's going on. But Paul said, watch as well as pray. What are we watching for? We're watching for the signs of the time, the prophecies being fulfilled. You understand? You read it?
In all the judgments, and all the people answered with one voice and said, all the words which the Lord has said, we will do.
We will do what?
We do.
Will we do? Meaning what? We will keep the commandments. The law, statute, judgment, commandments of the Most High God. You understand? The moral laws, the civil laws, the ceremonial laws, right? The Passover is coming up. Your tithes and offerings, your priest one, which is what? Not mandatory, right? It's voluntary. Right? Keep reading.
And Moses wrote all the words of the Lord, and rose up early in the morning, and built an altar under the hill, and 12 pillars, according to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Everything is according to the 12 tribes of Israel. And he did what? Go ahead.
I was just saying, like how you saying, actual, Listen, don't let that stop you from coming to Passover. Don't let, if you can't make feasts, that you can't come to Passover. Like, one thing about brotherhood, I remember last year, time into the Passover,
Right.
and the brothers not be standing on Shamar, and they asked me for the proof that I paid, and for some odd reason, I had it in my phone, ready when he was ready to ask me. When he asked me, couldn't find it.
Same thing happened to me.
Yo, I'm like, yo, I can't find it. I said, yo, but I got it. And the brother said to me, he said, what you think he won't let you in? I said, you believe me?
Right.
So don't let the pastor if stop you from come in, man. It's a brotherhood thing. So that's what I'm letting you know.
Yeah, and that's why we say the Passover thing, because the same thing happened to me.
It's crazy.
The line is moving up, and I remember Officer Karab out of New York was on Shamar, and he was at the desk, and asked me, and I'm like, and I couldn't find it. I could not find it. But I knew I paid, so he knew he was like, don't sell it, so yeah, that happens. So, but Moses built an altar. He said he wrote it down. Like we say, we don't have the records. You had back then when you had scribes. So if he didn't physically write it down, he had a scribe that was with him that wrote it down. Just like the Most High told him that Aaron would be his mouthpiece, he had a scribe too to report things. And even if he wrote it, you had another scribe that was recording the history. So keep reading. 5.
Verse 5. And he sent young men of the children of Israel, which offered burnt offerings and sacrificed peace offerings of ox with unto the Lord. Verse 6. And Moses took half of the blood and put it in basins, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. Verse 7. And he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience.
The what?
Audience.
No, read that again. He did what?
And he took the book of the covenant.
So Moses had the law. So the laws was always here. You understand? Read on.
And read in the audience of the people. And they said, all that the Lord has said will we do, and be obedient.
So Moses did, we do exactly what Moses did. We open the Bible and we're teaching the congregation, right? In the audience of the congregation. And then the people say what? They will follow the laws of the Most High. So if you want to know what Israelite culture is, the ISUPK is Israelite culture. That's what the UPK is. How do we keep the laws? How do we follow coming in the UPK?
Right.
The ISUPK is Israelite culture. You can't find Israelite culture anywhere else because the ISUPK was established in 1969 and basically took up where Paul left off and the apostles. That's why we call it and being in the truth of the Most High, in the truth of the Bible. We follow the commandments to a T. They always want to bring up mixed fabrics and all those, those obscure laws, like, it doesn't apply now. But we follow the laws from Genesis to Revelation. You understand? And all the books in between. So what Moses did is what the ISUPK did. If you're in a fake Israelite camp, you're not in the truth. Right? Christ said, let there be no divisions among you. So if the origins of your organization, you broke off from the UPK, that means you left the truth. You're not in the truth if you're in a fake group. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, established in 1969, is the little sanctuary the Most High set up for men to come and learn His word.
So,
right?
The thing about it is, well, my knowledge was the ones that left the truth, they didn't leave because of doctrine. That's what I was told. They didn't leave because, so if the doctrine wasn't broken and you left anyway, and you start teaching something totally different from what you was taught from your forefathers.
Right. So if you want to know Israelite culture, you want to know how to serve the Most High God, Yahweh in the Hebrew, and His Son, our King, Yahushua, you come to the ISUPK. This is where men are to come to learn of the Most High. And read the last precept of 8, which the Lord.
which the Lord hath made with you concerning all these words.
So the Most High made a covenant with the nation of Israel concerning all these words of the Bible. You understand? So we're going to the second set of reading. Start from 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, over 15.
Come, sir.
So we do from
What we do, what you want to do?
9 to 15. I do. Because after this, I want to go into something else.
Come, sir.
Go into earthquakes and stuff. Time check, yeah, so we really up against it. We started kind of late, so. All right. Wa'ya'al, Mashah, Wa'afran, Nadab, Wa'abaya, Washaba'ayim, Mazakwanaya, Yasha'al, verse 10. Alahaya, Yasha'al, Wathakath, Ragalayam, Yawa, Kama Aisha, Labanat, Hasa Payor, Wa Ka'ai Tazam, Hashamayim, Lata Har, verse 11. Wa'al Ataza Yalaya, Banaya, Yasha'al, La'a, Shalak, Ya Dawa, Waya Khaza, Zawa, Af, Ha'allah, Hayum, Waya Khalawa, Waya Shafwa, verse 12. Waya Amor, Yahweh, Ol, Masha, Ayla, Alya, Ahara, Wahaya, Shum, Wa'athana, Lach, Af, Lach, Hat, Ha'aban, Wahathawara, Wahamatazar, Ra, Ashor, Batha, Bathya, Lahawa, Rathon. Verse 13. Wayakwam, Masha, Wayahawa Shai, Yahawashai, Wayahawashai, Masharath, Waya'il, Masha, Al, Har, Ha'alahayim. Verse 14. Wa'al Hazakwanayim, Amor, Shabawa, Lanawa, Raza, Aib, Ashor, Nasha, Ala Yachom, Wahana, Aran, War, Aima, Chom, Maya, Ba'aya, Baryum, Yagash, Alahom, verse 15. Waya'il, Masha, Ol, Ahar, Wayakas, Ha'il, Na, Ha'aina, Af, Hahar. Exodus 24, verse 9.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 24, verse 9. Then went up Moses and Aaron and Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel. Verse 10. And they saw the God of Israel, and there was under his feet as it were a paved work of a sapphire stone, and as it were the body of heaven in his clearness. 11. And upon the nobles of the children of Israel he laid not his hand. Also they saw God, and did eat and drink. Verse 12. And the Lord said unto Moses, come up to me into the mount, and be there, and I will give thee tables of stone, and a law, and commandments which I have written, that thou mayest teach them. Verse 13. And Moses rose up, and his minister Joshua, and Moses went up into the mount of God. Verse 14. And he said unto the elders, tarry ye here for us, until we come again unto you. And behold, Aaron and her are with you. If any man have any matters to do, let him come unto them. 15. And Moses went up into the mount, and a cloud covered the mount.
Okay, so now, when I was reading in 13, you heard me say Yahushua? McCall, you heard me say Yahushua. That was Joshua. So when you start reading the Hebrew, certain words is going to start coming from there. Some people say Yahushua in the Old Testament, but it just means Joshua. Okay, so that was just saying how the Most High told Moses, and Moses got his crew with him, the 70 elders and the nobles of Israel. That means we're not all equal in the sense when it comes to rank and order. All right? Moses chose what? The senior men that he chose, he said the nobles, meaning the leaders of the people, and he took them with him. And when he was leaving the people, he said, listen to Moses and her. Aaron and her. Meaning he's going to leave them in charge. So if you have any problems, he said, what? Go to them. Because I'm not going to be here. We're going up into the mountain to meet the Most High. You understand? So, like I said, everything we do in ISUPK, you can read in the scriptures. We have Commander Juliana, and we have the man underneath him, right? So just like we're doing today, we open the book of the law and we read it. Right? And we go into, I think, No, I was going to go into the book of Nehemiah real quick.
I got the two scriptures you said.
There's a verse in the book of Nehemiah. Get me the book of Nehemiah 8 and about shot. We're going to show you, like I made a statement, right? What we're doing is what Moses and the prophets did before us. Well, it's recorded in the book of Nehemiah. And it's going to read and see if what you're reading in the Bible is what you see in the ISUPK do today here upon the school. Right?
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, verse 1. And all the people gathered themselves together.
Where they gather themselves together today? Here in Philadelphia, on what? Upper Darby, right? 41 Garrett Road. So the people come and gather themselves, like the sister here in class, right? Solomon, right? The brother Day Quinn, right? Read it again from the top.
And all the people gathered themselves together as one man into the street that was before the water gate. And they spake unto Ezra, the scribe, to bring the book of the law.
To do what?
To bring the book of the law.
The book of the law is the Bible. Read on.
The book of the law of Moses. which the Lord had commanded to Israel. And Ezra the priest brought the law before the congregation.
He did what?
Brought the law. Brought the law before the congregation.
Bring the Bible before the congregation. The law, that's what the law is in the Bible, right? The Torah, the first 5 books of Moses. Read on.
Both of men and women, and all that could hear with understanding, upon the first day of the 7th month.
Right? So that's it. So that's what we do on the Sabbath day. The Sabbath day, the priest, we represent the prophet Ezra, right? We bring the book of Moses, the book of the law, and we teach the people. And if they don't understand, we give you the understanding. You understand? That's what we need. You understand? That's what we say. We break it down today in today's term. But in the scripture it says what? They can understand it. So let's go back to the reading. You understand? So that's what we're doing. Everything you see we're doing here, it could be proven in the scriptures. You understand? So we're going to deviate from there for a little bit, and we're going to address current events. Get me in the book of Matthew 24. No, start 24:1. The Queen get me in Isaiah 29 and 6. And McCord, I don't know if you noticed last night while I sent you that class for the general, he sent you the same precepts that I sent you. You noticed? And I was like, that's a spirit because we're thinking the same thing. So now, there's a lot of brothers that might say that's kind of a little bit too cool for school. No big deal, you know? Was no major earthquake. But guess what? Why are we excited here in the UK? Or why are certain brothers excited? Just for that little thing. We're going to go into the scriptures and see why we got excited when we heard there was an earthquake in New York City. Start with Isaiah 29, verse 6.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts.
So now, the prophet Isaiah is telling us that God is going to visit this earth. And he's going to tell you what are the ways that God visits the earth. So when you see these things, you know that's God in it. All right? So read.
With thunder.
With what?
Thunder.
So when you see thunder, that's the Most High God. And thunder is usually preceded or come after what? Rains and winds. So when you see the rain and the winds, right, sis? Isaiah the 29th chapter and the 6th verse. Right?
With thunder and with earthquake.
And with what?
With earthquakes.
When you see earthquakes, that's the Most High God visiting the earth. And these past 2 weeks, what did we have? We had an earthquake in Taiwan, right? And then we had an earthquake in New Jersey. And people felt it here in Philadelphia and different parts of Pennsylvania. I live in Pennsylvania, and the area that I lived in, I was in a room and I just felt the bed started shaking, and then the whole house started shaking. You understand what that says?
Did you hear a noise? It was like real loud.
I didn't, because I'm not a mountains, I didn't really have no, I just felt the vibration.
I felt the noise and it was like, it felt like it was thunder.
Right.
Like how thunder sounds.
Right,
But it
rolling
was
sound.
like real, like,
Yeah, people like this.
Yeah, somebody told me that too. They heard a loud sound.
A loud sound?
Shaking, yeah.
Yeah, I just felt the vibration, the house was shaking. And I'm like, at first I'm like, what the hell? I thought somebody was in the back doing something in my backyard. And then I said, wait a minute, it wouldn't shake the whole house. And then it went for a couple of seconds. Then I realized what it was. You understand? So it says, when you see earthquakes, that's the Most High. And as the general so eloquently put last night when he made a video, that earthquakes are usually the warning symbol for the Most High. It was a warning signal. When you see an earthquake, that's the Most High saying something. So everybody's getting ready for the eclipse that's coming up, right? And they don't even know what the message is. You know what the message of the eclipse is? That God is about to visit Earth. I don't need to wait till the eclipse to know that's what it is. We just read in Isaiah that the earthquake perceived is a warning system of the Most High, that he's going to visit this earth. So he's shaking things up. Read on.
With earthquakes and great noise.
And what?
Great noise.
Just like the sister said, she heard the noise, and the brother said he heard the great noise, right? That came after the earthquake. But that great noise is many things. It's talking about the noise of bombs, riots, people arguing, complaining, the sound of war. Great noise. Read on.
With storm and tempests.
With storms and tempests. The whole winter was basically mild. As soon as April came in my area, it's been snowing almost every day. Every day. Different parts. I'll drive from one city to another city. It'd be 30 degrees where I'm at, and I go and it'd be like 40-something degrees. I drive from a straight out snowstorm to nothing happening at all. You know, so read on.
And the flame of devouring fire.
And the flame of divine fire, all these wildfires you're hearing about. You understand? So-called Easter weekend, all these people's houses caught on fire celebrating a pagan holiday. You understand? So fire is another way you see the Most High visiting the earth. You understand? Get me Matthew 24. Is that one of
No.
Equin? All right, give me card. Give me Matthew 24. Start at verse 1.
Come. Book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 1. And Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple.
Right? You know.
Come. And Jesus said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left there one stone upon another, that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of
And
Olives,
as Christ was sitting down, read on.
the disciples came unto him privately,
The
saying,
disciples came to Christ privately, meaning away from everybody else. They had to come and get more understanding of what he was saying. Read on.
Tell us, when shall these things be?
When shall these things be? What things? Everything in Jerusalem be thrown down. Right? And he said, there shall not be one stone left upon another. So they came to him and said, tell us, when is this going to happen? Read on.
Tell us, when shall these things be?
When shall they be? Meaning a period of time. Read on.
What shall be the sign of thy coming?
And what shall be the signs of thy coming? Meaning what? What should we look for? What is going to be an indication to know that this whole thing is going up in smoke? Read on.
And of the end of the world.
And of the what?
End of the world.
And of the what?
End of the world.
The end of the world. What are the signs we're going to see to know that it's the end? Read.
Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you.
Take heed that no one deceive you. Be careful that no one deceive you. Because why? There's deceivers in us. Right? Since we came on this side, there's always a man rose up, David Koresh, Jim Jones, right? Saying that they're Christ. Right? They're saying that the comet is going to be the end of the world. Remember a couple years ago, I don't know when it was, like 2010 or 2011?
I think 2010. They were like around this, like either March or April.
Right, they worship the comet, they all lay down in the bedroom and drunk poison.
Oh, yeah, that was Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate.
I have like 99.
Right, so take heed that no man deceive you, because there's a lot of deception about the end of the world. Right, people say that it was going to be 2012. Remember they made a movie, 2012, the destruction. March of 2023, they said it was supposed to be destruction. Take heed that no man deceive you. You know what? Follow the Bible. Don't listen to what man got to say. Listen to what God says. What God says is in the Bible, and we read it in the book of Matthew 24. Read. Okay, right?
I'll add on. A lot of times, them devils,
Right.
they be always going to, they do the calculations and stuff like that, trying to beat God before he come or whatever.
Right, right.
It's like, it's so crazy how our people are so gullible. And I'm like, yo, you don't realize you call him a devil for a reason. He's a liar. He's deceiving y'all.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, y'all so quick, y'all want Christ to come back. Y'all not even ready.
Right. That's why the Most High call us sheep. Because we are like sheep. Because sheep are easily to be led. You understand? That's what they go to the naivete that we have as a nation. We believe every wind of doctrine. That's where it comes from. Go ahead.
Come. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
What does that mean? That's Christianity, right? Because they say Christianity, right? They say they're Christians, they're followers of Christ. So many people are going to come in the name of Jesus Christ, call themselves what? Christians, and they should be what?
It shall deceive many.
And Christians are deceiving you. Black Christian churches are lying. Right?
Come. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
So now they ask Christ, what shall be the signs So Christianity is going to be one sign. Everybody's going to be saying that they're Christians. That's one sign that is the end. Right? And they're going to deceive people. They're going to be teaching lies. Right? And you should hear what?
You have wars and rumors of wars.
That's another sign. What are the wars and the rumors of war? Is there a war in Ukraine today? Yes, there's a war in Ukraine. Is there a war in Palestine? Yes, there's a war in Palestine. What are the rumors of war? America, China, Russia and America, China and Taiwan, India and Pakistan. You understand? These are the rumors of war, right? Nation against nation. The wars in Yemen, right? The wars in Africa. The children of Ham are constantly at war, right? In Libya, you have the children of Israel that went back over to Africa. What was that? With Marcus Garvey and the Back to Africa movement, and we established a country called Liberia, and we displaced the Hamites, but then the Hamites are coming back now, and they're killing our people that's over there in Liberia, and there's a civil war over there. You understand? So wars and rumors of war is another sign to see that we at the end. Read on.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
So when you see these wars on TV, you hear these wars in the earth, don't be afraid, because it must happen. It has to happen. Read on.
But the end is not yet.
But the what?
End is not yet.
It's the sign of the end, but it's not the end. But the end is a process. The end is a process. Remember, in the book of Obadiah, it says, once Esau went to the moon, or went into the outer space, or went into the atmosphere, and put his flag up there, or built a space station, the Most High said, then will I bring thee down. So from that time till now is the part of their downfall. So that's what it says. We're in the end, but the end of time is not yet. Right?
It's like, sir, what you're saying is so heavy. And, you know, a lot of people might not believe in the Bible, right?
Right.
They might say, but even the Muslim and the atheists, and they don't believe in the Bible. But anytime a war break out, they run right to the scripture.
Right.
They read the scripture. They don't do nothing else. But when it comes to prophecy, they read this scripture right there and they go off of that. So that's deep what you're bringing out.
Right. I'm watching this guy on YouTube, right? He's a Mormon. But he's always quoting scriptures. Right? And I see a guy that's into kinetic science. But I always hear Sabbath quoting scriptures. Right? I hear guys that's God body or Muslims, they quote scriptures. So if they quote scriptures and the Bible is fake, then what are they teaching? Because why? They don't say that because they don't want to bow to the laws of the Most High God. But they know in their spirit that the Bible is the one that you use to govern a society. Understand? Continue.
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and the kingdom against kingdom.
Nation shall rise against nation. Russia against the Ukraine. Right? Yemen is rising up. Right? You have the wars over there in the Congo. Right? Different parts of the continent of Africa. In the Middle East, Palestine versus Israeli. Right? Now they went and bombed Iran. Russia, right, is now in the Middle East as well. Right? So continue.
And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes.
What? Read that again.
And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes.
Sister Solomon, let me ask you a question. What is a pestilence?
Pestilence is a disease.
Right, like a plague. Right? And what's one of the plagues that's going around now?
One of the places going around right now is COVID.
Right. What's a new one?
New one is
It's a new one.
Yeah, there's a new one.
So many.
Yeah.
I forget it.
Yeah, what is it? I forgot what it's called. Or something like that. But and it says famine, right? I don't know if y'all was watching the news this week. Listen to this. This is what I'm about to tell you. There was a cow that got bird flu.
You know what?
A cow that got bird flu. Bird is avian, right? Cows are bovines, right? Cattle.
Oh, right.
How does a cow get bird flu?
Exactly.
So now that whole crop of cows, cattle, had to be destroyed. The chickens had to be destroyed. They had to kill 2 million chickens. On top of the 4 million turkeys they killed last year. On top of the 2 million chickens they had to kill last year. On top of the 200 meat processing plants that got burnt down since last year. So now we got cows being killed, chickens being killed, killed or unalive. Right, so you got birds, chickens being destroyed, and we use that. Cows being destroyed because of disease. Right, the meat processing plants are burning down. Right, the turkeys had to be destroyed. So now, when you put all that up, what do you think that's the process, the beginning of? A famine. Now you hear the leaders are talking about what? Maybe we need to look into insects for protein. Go ahead.
So, a lot of times we thinking, basically like a family's gonna be instant.
Right.
They don't realize, y'all don't realize when they say, oh, we should bring minimum wage up, stuff like that, right? And bring your pay raise up. So whatever it is, you can bring the pay raise up to $20, right? You can bring it to everybody for $20. Guess what else is gonna go up? Food going still keep on going up. And that it keeps a family, it keeps you down at a certain point where you're never gonna be able to raise up. Even though your paycheck look good, but you go to the store, $20 is not going up food no more.
Right.
Now you got to overpay a bunch of stuff. Then you gonna start to think that can I buy this or you have to wait for this because the money ain't gonna add up. So like there are little families that come slowly that you don't see. So when they do hit, you're like, oh, I didn't see it. Because it's like little drops. Then it comes like people think it just shut down automatically and it doesn't work like that.
Right. And all the food recalls.
Huh?
So now you have cattle being destroyed, you have birds being destroyed, right? You have the wildfires and you have the weather that's plaguing the farmland. Right? So Florida, if they have a bad winter, then the crops are delayed. Right? In California, all the rain they get, the ground get oversaturated the what? The fruit and vegetables get waterlogged. And they no good. So now you have the protein being destroyed, and now you have fruits and vegetables. What are we gonna do? See, so it's a gradual process, right? You want to mention that?
Yeah, also about the wars that's going on too. Like they stopping the ships from getting into the Red Sea.
Right, you're right. That's a good point. Right, because they said Ukraine is one of the world's top leading distributor of grains, of barley, to make bread and flour and stuff like that, and wheat. You understand? The Mississippi River drying up, so those barges are not going flowing freely. What happened over there in Maryland with the bridge collapse? That's clogging up commerce. Go ahead.
It's funny that you say that, right? Because I ordered some stuff off of Amazon last week, and they like 2 days after the bridge collapsed. And I'm like, yo, why didn't I get it from Amazon? Amazon shit real fast. And I'm like, yo, why didn't I get my stuff yet? Then Amazon hit me up like earlier this week, like, listen, your stuff might be lost.
Wow.
So I'm like, what? So now I had to cancel it, but I was just telling my rig, I said, I think ever since that bridge collapsed, things have put on a hold.
Right.
You got to they bring in goods. I said, things have put on a hold. I said, it's not coming as fast as you think it should come. I said, so that kind of like messed me up because I really want to buy what I got.
Right.
Like, it makes you not want to rebuy it.
Right.
Like, that's the better part.
Not only that, so then now you also take into account, you have malls closing at a common rate, Walmart closing stores, different food chains are closing up or merging. So now you have more and more what they call food deserts. When you live in a city, you might not need a supermarket. Most people just go to a bodega. What's in a bodega? Chips, soda, juices. So now you don't have no food, and now you have diseases. Your immune system is low because you eat this terrible diet, and now you're susceptible to those plagues. You understand? So it's a whole big soup of everything going on. Like we just read it. Right? Read that last 14 hours.
There should be famines and pestilence and earthquakes.
Famine and disease and earthquakes. What happened? Taiwan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Read on.
In diverse places.
In different places. Not diverse means different. Like you hear the word diversity in different places.
All these are beginning of sorrow.
These are the what?
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
The beginning of sorrows. We're in a sorry time. We're in a beautiful sorry time. Beautiful because it's a sign of the end of our captivity. Sorry because it's going to be some real dangerous times. Read on.
Come. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted.
Did you read 7 already? No, so that was 7, right? Okay, now that's it. I just wanted to read that. Because they started off asking Christ, what shall be the sign of that coming and of the end of the world? So now we hear rumors of wars. We have active wars going on. There's a famine and there's diseases. Are we experiencing those things as we're reading them? Yes, we are. So the Bible is a living book. Give me what I asked you for, 2 Ezra 6 and 9. And this is going to be the key also into know what the end of the world is. Read.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
What?
For Esau is the end of the world. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
What is the it? The world to follow Esau's world coming to an end. So when you see the earthquake, why are we getting happy here in ISUPK? Because we know it's the end of Esau's time. It's the end of the oppressor. It's the end of the heathen nations ruling on top of the children of Israel. Who are the children of Israel? So-called blacks, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Indian people. We make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. And our captivity is coming to an end when we see these so-called natural disasters. When you see the war, the Most High is bringing all these things to break the power of our oppressor and to give us liberation and freedom. You understand? That's why he goes to the end of the world. Who's ruling the world now? The oppressor. Who's the oppressor? The so-called white man. What is he called in the Bible? Esau or Edom.
Do most of Esau or everything that's going on right now, is Esau aware that his time is almost up?
Yes, he is. He's aware. Remember, it says in the book of Revelation, the number of the man is 666, right? 666. That means there's 666 rulers of the nation of Edom that know the prophecies. You understand? They're not allowed to rule without knowing the prophecies. Remember, they stole all our records. So they know everything. But they don't pass that information on to the rest of their people. So they know, because every time something happens, guess what they do? They call the UPK. They've been doing that since 69. Vietnam War broke out, they called us, hey, is this a big one? Is this the war that end all wars?
Oh, God.
When there's a storm happening, they call the school. You understand? So yeah, they know what we know. Remember, Jacob and Esau are brothers. You understand? So we're like the two main actors, we're the two lead actors in the heathen nations, or like what, the extras. Right, sis?
That's why they built the space program.
Right, and say everything to fulfill the scriptures, right. They said the eagle has landed, and then the scripture says what? Thence will I bring thee down. And then we read in Matthew when Christ said, the end of the world is going to be the famines, the rumors of war, the earthquakes. And then Ezra says what? Esau is the end of the world. So this is the end of Esau's world. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. That's why, so for those of you that don't know why we're excited, now let's say, damn, they're cruel. Why were they excited when all these people died in Taiwan? We are excited not because the people in Taiwan died. We're excited because we see the signs of our King making his return. And our deliverance out of captivity. This is the Most High. You understand? Because when we read the scriptures and we turn on the evening news, it's coming to life. The words are literally jumping off the page and coming to life. So those of us that lack faith, I don't understand because I'm seeing what I'm reading. It's not hard for me to believe because everything I'm reading, I'm seeing in real life. You don't understand an earthquake in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Philadelphia, New Jersey. We know about California, but New Jersey? You understand? Earthquakes, and everybody on the eastern seaboard felt it. All the way down there to Georgia. And everybody is up in arms, and the media couldn't stop talking about it yesterday. But us here in the UPK, we're excited because we read the scripture, we say, yo, that's Matthew 24. That's Isaiah 29. We just read it. That's happening? Wow. Man, we're in that time. But now that we know that we're in that time, what do we have to do? We got to make our calling and election sure. We got to be worthy to meet the groom, because why? The nation of Israel is referred to as the bride, right? And what does a bride meet the groom in a white dress? What does white represent? Purity. So we as a nation of people have to be pure. We got to be keeping the laws of the Most High. So when the groom comes, Christ, to meet the bride, which is the nation of Israel, that we are worthy for the marriage ceremony, which is the kingdom of heaven. You understand? So we're up against the time because we started late, and then I like to apologize to all the brothers and sisters, but we was able to get the reading in, and we got into some current events. We have Sister Sapphire that joined us a little late. We'd like to say shalom to the Aqua. All right, so we're going to bring the Sabbath to a close. If there's any questions in class? Francis?
And Matthew chapter 24, we was reading at verse 12. I had a question.
Right?
And what does it mean when it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold?
Iniquity, sin, or inequity. Right? So, because iniquity is about because the world is full of sin. The love of many shall wax cold, meaning everybody's selfish. Everybody's caught up in their sin, in their lust. Right? The lust of the flesh. Hold on, let me read a precept for you real quick. Give me 1 John 2:16. So this is going to answer that precept in Matthew 6. Matthew 24:12.
1 John 2:16.
Come.
The book of 1 John chapter 2 verse 16. For all that is in the world.
All that's what?
For all that is in the world.
All that's in the world, says read on.
The lust of the flesh.
The what?
The lust of the flesh.
The lust of the flesh. Meaning everybody's personal desires. That's what everybody's concerned about. Lust. Read on.
And the lust of the eye.
And the lust of the eye. Whatever your eye can see that you desire. That's all people care about. Read on.
And the pride of life.
And the what?
Pride of life.
Pride. People full of pride. Pride of life. Being alive. Doing what you want to do. You understand? That's how the love of many is wax cold. Because everybody's seeking their own self-gratification. So if I got to step on you to get what I need, I'm going to step on you. So the love is wax cold. Everybody's so basically cold-hearted. Everybody's cold-hearted. You understand? They listen, they promote women like Sexy Red and like Glorilla and like City Girls, right? And what they promote. Meet a man, take him for what he could give you. Never mind your own body, right? The tokens of marriage is your virginity. Never mind your chastity. Give it away freely for money. Sell yourself for money is that what they promote to mainly our women. You understand? And the men are in the strip club. There's no more nightclubs you can go to. Everything is a strip club now. So what is a strip club about? The lust of the eye. Men go there to look at naked women. Read that again.
For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh.
City girl summer. Read on.
And the lust of the eye.
The lust of the eye. Men go in the strip club. Right? Materialism. You understand? Work 2 jobs to go buy the car. Buy this car so I can show off and floss in the hood. So I can attract this man, so I can attract this woman. Read.
The pride of life.
The pride of life.
Is not of the Father.
Is not of what?
Is not of the Father.
Understand, sister? This is not of God. Because the Most High teaches what? Brotherhood, sisterhood. You understand? But when you are full of lust and the pride of the lust of the eye, want everything you see, we step over each other. We become selfish. And then the love that we're supposed to have for each other is gone because I'm just thinking about pleasing myself. You're just thinking about pleasing yourself. Everybody's just thinking about pleasing themselves, and that's the world we live in. You understand? Right? Crabs in the barrel mentality. But the Most High said what? He left a little sanctuary, and the ISUPK, and we're going into the records and into the law, and said, no, We're not supposed to live life like that. The Bible tells us how to live life. Brotherhood and sisterhood. Love your neighbor as yourself, which is a fellow Israelite. You understand? Whatever I want for myself, I want for you. You understand? So that's how we're supposed to conduct ourselves. We learn this knowledge, and then what we do, we teach it to our brothers and sisters. It says, buy the truth and sell it not. How do you buy the truth? By paying the tithes and priesthood. But sell it not. But we're not selling the truth. Right, you understand? So people don't understand that scripture. Buy the truth and sell it not. You understand? We have to buy certain things. The icon book. Now the icon book is $2,000 on Amazon. But you can, we buy these books and we freely give the knowledge to the people. So we kind of over the time. Bakar, is there any questions in the chat?
Check, sir. No questions, sir.
So I think the Most High was able to get through 2 readings, so we'll take up at 24 and we're gonna have at 15. Actually, 24 and 16 for next week. To send me a quick text while I'm shot. All right, so with that, men up here, remind you. Class will close. Okay, bring it up a little bit.
Check it again.
Yeah, bring it up a little bit.
That's good.
Yeah, that's the one. Bring the shit water. And of Israel, I marked up to salute the Torah. Thank you, sir. How about Shem Yahweh Barak Yah? And Marvin Wakanya, I'm slacking for that before they go done. Steps.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak. Barak Yah. That's like Barak.
Vayasharala, which means to Israel.
And Marvin Wakanya, how to go, rise and face the east.
Say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kadash.
Kadash.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shemkah.
Shemkah.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Balakavka.
Balakavka.
Abaha.
Abaha.
Batazaka.
Batazaka.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Marabataza.
Marabataza.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Ayah. Washemayim.
Washemayim.
Talanawa.
Talanawa.
Come.
Come.
Ka.
Ka.
The one.
The one.
Wasalakinawa.
Wasalakinawa.
Kababafinawa.
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 Kasalakinawa.
Kasalakinawa.
Kababafinawa.
Kababafinawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Kabayahanawa.
Kabayahanawa.
Kamasayamon.
Kamasayamon.
Abo.
Abo.
Kawashayanawa.
Kawashayanawa.
Mayon.
Mayon.
Ra.
Ra.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ka.
Ka.
Mulakba.
Mulakba.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Wahakumara.
Wahala.
La'awalomyo.
La'awalomyo.
Amon.
Amon.
The Lord's Prayer in English, Matthew 6:9. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done in earth
Thy will be done in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us today
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts
Forgive us our debts
as we forgive
as we forgive
our debtors.
our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory.
forever.
Forever. So be it.
In Hebrew, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Baruch
Baruch Shah.
Tawanawa.
Tawanawa.
Akat.
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 Arpa'ah.
Arpa'ah.
Kamakala.
Kamakala.
Kamaduwa. Akat.
Akat.
Tahor.
Tahor.
Hamatazarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Akat.
Akat.
Ahapyum.
Wa'atim.
Hamathyum.
Hamathyum.
Akat.
Akat.
Arakawah.
Arakawah.
Hatama'alat.
Hatama'alat.
Gorshah.
Gorshah.
Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us power.
The power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you so be it.
Thank you so be.
Bless Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Barakanawa.
Barakanawa.
Vayashavala.
Vayashavala.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Taparim. Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
That's in Israel English translation. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
In the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In Yahushua.
Thank you so big.
Thank you so big.
I should pay our scripture blessing. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Vayahusha.
Vayahusha.
Vayaka'ala.
Vayaka'ala.
Wahalayim.
Wahalayim.
Watatabaya.
Watatabaya.
Wapyahana.
Alawakihana.
Hahawatyam.
Alawakihana.
Asaranyam.
Asaranyam.
Wapataganyam.
Wapataganyam.
Hakayanyam.
Hakayanyam.
Wahawatyam.
Wahawatyam.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Power structure blessings. English translation. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
Michael.
And the angel.
The angel.
Commanding General Yohanan.
Commanding Yohanan.
The generals.
General.
The captain.
Captain.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
Troopers.
And the assistants.
And the assistants.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you so big.
Thank you so big.
Psalm 151 in Hebrew. Ashaya.
Ashaya.
Ayanda.
Ayanda.
Alahorim.
Alahorim.
Mahayan.
Mahayan.
Naba'ah.
Naba'ah.
Zoria.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shah.
Shah.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Maharatazah.
Maharatazah.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Mawat.
Number one.
Galka.
Galka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Naba'ah.
Naba'ah.
Nanawam.
Nanawam.
Bala'ah.
Bala'ah.
Yashan.
Yashan.
Shawamor.
Shawamor.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Zalka.
Zaka.
Aliyah.
Aliyah.
Yamrinka.
Yamrinka.
Yamamon.
Yamamon.
Hashemat.
Hashemat.
Sa'ah. Kaka.
Zaka.
Ayarak.
Ayarak.
Layala.
Layala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Harad.
Harad.
Shamor.
Shamor.
Paska.
Paska.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamor.
Shamor.
Wata'aka.
Zaka.
Wabawa'aka.
Mawa'aka.
My ayata.
Ayana.
Waya'at. Awalam.
121st Psalm English translation. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help comes from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Israel
that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all
from
evil.
all evil.
He shall preserve preserve thy soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Thou shalt preserve thy going out,
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
This time forth.
This time forth,
Even forevermore.
even evermore.
Psalm 83, the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Adamayalaka.
Adamayalaka.
Adamarash.
Adamarash.
Baal.
Baal.
Shakwat.
Shakwat.
Al. Hayahana.
Hayahana.
Alayadika.
Abu Yadika,
Yahamawah.
Yahweh,
Salaki. Yahama, the one.
Yahweh, the one.
Ra'as.
Ra'as.
Al Amaka.
Al-Aimaka,
Ya'arayamwa.
Yahweh,
Sabudah.
Sabudah,
Ya'ta.
Waitha,
Ya'atazawah.
Yahweh,
Al-Tazabamunyaka.
Al-Tazabawamika,
Amorwa.
Amowa,
Akawa.
Akwa,
Arakakina.
Barakakina,
Ogoya.
Ogoria,
Ala'a.
Ala'a,
Zakor.
Yazakor,
Shem Yasharala.
Shem Yashua,
Awuda.
Ayuda,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Nawa'atazawa.
Na'atazawa,
Waba. Yakagwa.
Kabo,
Ayaka.
Ayaka,
Oya.
Wayat,
Yakarakwa.
Yakarakwa,
Ahaliya.
Aholia,
Aduwam.
Adawa,
Wayashima.
Wayashima,
Wayayam.
Wayayam,
Wa'aba.
Wa'aba,
Wa'agaria.
Wa'agori,
Wabal.
Wa'agor,
Wa'amamun.
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak,
Parashah.
Parashah,
Amyashabda.
Abishabda,
Tazawar.
Tazawar,
Kamashawar.
Kamashawar,
Nawab.
Nawab,
Amam.
Nawab,
Ayawab.
Ayawab,
Rawad.
Rawad,
Wanyalamat.
Wanyalamat,
Salah.
Salah,
Ashalahum.
Ashalahum,
Kambayam.
Kambayam,
Kasaya.
Kasaya,
Sama'at.
Saraya,
Kagagam.
Yahweh.
Wanakam.
Wanakam,
Oyashma.
Yashua,
Nashamarba.
Nashamagwa,
Ayam na Ayam.
Ayaka,
Ayawab.
Ayaka,
Aman.
Namama,
Naadama.
Adama,
Shakamwa.
Shaitamu,
Nadaya Mawab.
Yahweh,
Kayara.
Kayara,
Akazaba.
Kazaba,
Akazaba.
Kazaba,
Wakatazamana.
Wakazamana,
Kamasekamwa.
Kazakamo,
Shor.
Shor,
Amorwa.
Amowa,
Nayarasha.
Narasha,
Nawab.
Nawa,
Ah.
Af,
Nahawa.
Nahawa,
Alahayam.
Alaya,
Alahayam.
Alaya,
Shakamwa.
Shaitamu,
Kagala.
Nakala,
Kwas.
Was,
Panya. Salaki. Panya. Robaka'a.
Panyaraka,
Ka'az.
Ka'az,
Ayra.
Ayra,
Wakalaba.
Wakalaba,
Alahat.
Alahat,
Ahari.
Ahari,
Kun.
Kun,
Redakman.
Redakman,
Masa Ayruka.
Masa Ayruka,
Wabasa.
Wabasa,
Wapasta.
Wabat,
Wabahalam.
Wabat,
Wabla'a.
Wala'a,
Panyahum.
Panyahum,
Walawan.
Walawan,
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayawasha,
Shemka.
Shemka,
Hawa.
Hawa,
Bashwa.
Washwa,
Wayabahalwa.
Wayabahalwa,
Wayai.
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa.
Wayakor,
Wayabakwa.
Wayababa,
Wayaiwa.
Wayaiwa,
Wayata.
Wayata,
Shemka.
Shemka,
Hawa.
Hawa,
Abaka.
Wabako,
Ayawan.
Aywa,
Wakaha.
Aywa,
Arakaza.
Arabasa.
Right, Psalms 83, English translation. Keep not thou silent, O Yahweh.
Keep
not
not
thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
Lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people
against thy people
and consulted against
and consulted against
thy hidden one.
thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
Ho,
Ho,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation.
from being a nation.
By the name of Israel,
The name of
they
Israel.
be no more remembered.
May we no more remember it.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They have confederated against thee.
They have confederated against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
Tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
the Ishmaelites,
of Moab
Moab,
and the Hagarene,
the Hagarene,
the Moab,
Moab,
and Ammon,
Ammon,
and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of
the
Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Saul is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of life.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah,
Do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sarah,
as to Jabez,
as to Jabez,
at the brook of Kishon,
and the brook of Esau,
which perished in their doors.
which perished in their door.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became the dumping for earth.
Made their nose like a red,
Made the lowest like a red,
like the apple.
like the end.
Yea, who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of
the
Yahweh
houses of Yahweh
in possession.
and possession.
Oh, my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a will,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the sun before the wind,
as the fire runneth the word,
as the fire of the Lord,
and as the flames that the mountains are
and
fire.
as the flames of the mountains are fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy
with
storm.
thy storm,
Fill their faces with shame,
fill their faces with shame,
that they may see thy
that
name.
they may see thy name.
O
Oh,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to
let
shame
them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that God,
thou,
whose name alone
name alone,
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
God the Most High, over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Saw, which means to turn. Sister Shishabi, which means to be seated. Right, men of Israel, let's give each other a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I Magdim Shabbat, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Shabbat. So, at the top, sorry, I Magdim, stand. Your Magdim Shabbat for the sisters that's tuning in, that's not familiar. Your right hand clasped over your left, feet at a 45-degree angle, your head covered and bowed. Repeat salute back to us. Men of Israel, I Magdim Shabbat, Barak, Yahweh Shalom Hashem Yahweh.
Yahweh Shamar Lataba Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Alright, with that, y'all can talk. Class dismissed. And sister, like to be anointed.